Hello, everyone. So I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. I hope you and your families are okay. So in this video, I wanted to share with you some tips about the 3 ways to use essential oils. It's super easy. I know a lot of people feel a little overwhelmed. They have all these little bottles, and how do you use them, and is it dangerous, and like it can be a little much to learn to use the oil. So it's my my mission on these essential oils tips videos to just in a simple way help you and guide you through how to use your essential oils. So the essential oil tip of today is 3 ways to use your essential oils. And these are 3 ways in general. These is aromatic use of essential oils, topical use, and internal use. So let's start with aromatic use. Aromatic use is simply just the fact of smelling the oil. It is maybe the most common way of using it, and many people have heard of aromatherapy. It's super powerful, and that's because the smell nerve or the olfactory nerve collects these aromatic chemical compounds from the essential oil and leads it directly to your brain. And the smell system in your brain, or the olfactory system, is placed just next to the limbic system, where you have your regulation of emotions. You have also your memory. So it's a very important and powerful way to actually help your body regulate and help yourself regulate and balance emotional imbalances. There are some different ways to use the oils aromatically. Sorry about that. It's not corona. It was just something in my in my throat. So the most typical way to use it is with a diffuser. I mean, that's at least the easiest way to use it. Sorry, I was just confused about the light. I think it's the sun coming in that changed the light of the video. So in a diffuser is just this machine. It can look very different, where you put water and your oils, and it simply just disperses the smell of the oil in the room for a given amount of time. This one you can have 2 hours, 6 hours, or you can have 12 hours, where it has 5 minutes turned on, 5 minutes turned off, etc. for 12 hours. So they might all look a little bit different. The nice thing about this is that you just put the oils once, and then for this given amount of time you have the smell and the effect of the oil in the air. I use my diffuser every day. I have it in the morning. I put some energizing oils like lemon or peppermint. In the evening, I would put some calming oils like lavender, like to help the whole, to help set the feeling of now it's time to calm down, it's time to go to bed. During the day, I might put some oils to help with concentration or focus if I'm working, or just some oils to help my house smell nice and clean. So that's the diffuser. If you don't have a diffuser, there are some other really easy ways that you can use the oils. You can put just a drop in the palm of your hands, rub your hands together, and just smell your hands. Take a couple of deep breaths with your hands cupped over your nose and your mouth. This is a really powerful way to calm yourself down. If you have anxiety, or you're nervous, or you're worried, or like too much up in your head, this is a really beautiful way to use the breath and the oils to actually calm your whole system down. Beautiful. I love this. It's also powerful and useful if you're out and about and you don't have a diffuser on you. This is just super handy. A drop in your palms, some couple of deep breaths, and you're good to go. So you can also put a drop 2 on your pillow in the evening if you don't have a diffuser and you still want the effect of the oil for evening. You can also use it as natural perfumes, and this is a perfect way to use the oils as well, because first of all, you can avoid the conventional perfumes that are full of chemicals, fragrance, like so much, and you inhale it and you have it on your skin and your kids inhale it and it's in the environment, and it's just a really good way to start to switch off some of your products to use essential oils instead. So the beautiful thing about essential oils also, as we discussed, that they work really well with your emotions. So let's say a given a day you have a specific emotion or theme or thing you're going through, then you can use a specific oil to support that. I love that. So so that's a good tip. And you can also make yourself your own little diffuser on the go by actually just putting some oils in your hair. Come a drop of two in your hands and then run it through your hair. And trust me, everybody will ask what shampoo you're wearing. So that's also a really good way to use it aromatically. Another way you can use the oils aromatically is to also purify and clean the air, which is also good in these times of a lot of germs and seasonal diseases and all that stuff. You can use it to help purify and clean the air in your house. Okay? Then we have topical use. Topical use of the oil simply means putting them on your skin. Your skin is the largest absorbing organ in your body. So everything you put on your skin will eventually end inside you. So I think they measured it. I think it's around 2 minutes. And when you apply the oil on your skin, it's about after 2 minutes, you can detect it in your bloodstream. And after 10 minutes, it has been distributed throughout your entire system. So topical use is also really powerful for using the essential oils. There are a few tips or rules to follow when you use it applied topically, because essential oils are safe to use, they're natural, and the majority of people have absolutely no problems using them. But if you do get a reaction to an essential oil, the most common reaction is a skin reaction, and that's because they're so powerful and so potent that they can irritate the skin. So what you typically will see is redness, itching, a burning sensation. Don't worry, it's not dangerous. It will go away really fast. You don't need medicine to cover it, and it's not gonna stay there. So what to do when you apply the oils topically to avoid this skin reaction? We recommend that you always dilute it with a carrier oil. A carrier oil is just another vegetable oil or skincare oil. It can be whatever kind of oil that you like for your skin. So simply, instead of just applying the essential oil directly on your skin, you will mix it first with a carrier oil and then apply it to your skin. So when you do this, it's very beneficial. You will reduce the risk of getting a skin reaction. You will also increase the amount of active compound from the essential oils that actually get absorbed into your body, and that's because you avoid that the essential oil just evaporate before it is absorbed through your skin. And it makes the essential oil last longer. I mean, instead of applying 3 drops each time, you have a pre-made blend that maybe have 3 drops or 10 drops, but last like weeks. So the oil simply lasts longer. Good. There are just a few oils that I use without diluting. That is lavender on something that is itchy, and tea tree if I have a pimple. Every other oil I use on my skin, I dilute it. If you're using the oils for kids, you just have to dilute it more. I will also put a dilution guide in this blog post so that you can see that, and you have a guideline. Yeah. Good. So topical use, you can either use it like in a local area. Let's say you want to address your skin, or you have eczema, you have something that's itchy, you have a cough, so you apply it to a chest, or you have stomach issues, so you apply it to a stomach. But you can also use topical use if you have something more specific that you want to address, for example, to boost your immune system, or to help your nervous system calm down, or things like that. So, of course, if you want to address something topically, you just apply it directly to the area. Be it something on your skin, or your chest, or stomach, or whatever is going on. If you want to address something more general, you can apply it underneath your feet. For example, for immune support, I do that at least twice a day. Now, these times I do it even more. I do it as often as I can during the day. Just apply it underneath my feet, back with the socks, and you're good to go. Sorry. Yeah, so it's the same. The same is true for children, for kids. So the thing is just that when you use it for kids, you just dilute it more, as I already said. And that's because they're sensitive, they absorb more, they have a higher risk of getting a skin reaction. So for example, kids that are too small to take the oils internally, topical use is a wonderful alternative for that. It's a really good thing to just apply it underneath their feet or up down their spine, and it's simply just because they don't really touch these areas, so they don't accidentally put it in their mouth. So that's just a little tip for that. You can even use a cream if you don't have a carrier oil or skincare oil that you like to use, but always dilute with something. Good. So the last thing is internal use of essential oil. Now this one is important. Many essential oils are not officially registered or certified safe for internal use. And it's really important that you know what brand you're using and that you know that they are safe to use internally, because if they're not safe, that means that they are not as pure as they are labeled. This is a huge thing in the essential oil industry. I will talk more about that in another video. Just let me say, check it out and use only your essential oil internally if it is safe to use internally, because if not, it can be filled with a lot of chemicals that you don't want to take internally, right? So internal use of the oils can either be just a couple of drops in your water, it can be a drop in your green smoothie or in your juice, it can be some drops in a dessert. You can also cook with it. Use all the herbs. We have oregano, basil, thyme, romero. Romero? Is that what you say in English? I'm not sure if this is Spanish. Well, anyways, we have all these herbs, so you can also cook with them. But a really good, if you use a brand that are safe to use internally, what I really recommend is that you get some empty veggie capsules. This is awesome. In this way, you can really target and support your body in a more therapeutic way. You simply just open the bottle and apply the oils, no, not the bottle, the capsule, and apply the oils directly here. Close it and swallow it. You have to do it right before you swallow it, otherwise it will dissolve this veggie capsule. It's not something I do like every day just for prevention or anything. I actually do it now in these corona times. A lot of immune boosting oils I put in the capsule, takes twice a day, but otherwise I use it only if I actually have something going on or something that I want to address. Then I use the oils like this in a limited period of time, and then I stop. Then I go back to just take a little bit of my water or diffuse them or use them topically. But this is awesome, really, truly. You can get veggie capsules, maybe with the brand where you buy your oils, or you can probably get them in your health food store, maybe on Amazon. I would really recommend that you look into this and use this. Internal use is not recommended safe for children, and that's because their detoxifying organs are still developing, so they are not working as well as ours, so they can get a really high amount of the active compound of the oil in their body if you take them internally. So you can let them drink a little bit in water, that's fine. Or if you cook with them, no big deal. That's like culinary doses, no big deal about that. But don't let them swallow the oils like this, because they can get a big amount of the oils and have to wait until they're a little bit bigger with that. But for adults, that's fine. So if you want to support your child's immune system, instead of using it internally, you simply just make a roller and apply it underneath their feet and up and down their spine. Oh my god, this video turned out to be way longer than I planned. So I'll just, sorry about that. I'll stop right away. If you have any questions, if you feel like you need some guiding or you want to talk to me personally, I put a link below in the blog post so you can reach out to me. You can also go to the contact page. I would absolutely love to hear from you and love to guide you and help you. So stay safe, stay inside, wash your hands, blah, blah, blah. You've heard it 1,000 times. Take care of yourself. See you next time.